Hello guys, welcome to my first tutorial. So we're gonna learn Flutter, and if you want to learn Flutter, you need you need you should know basic programming concept. Well, in my tutorial, you will learn programming language too. So Flutter is powered by Dart, and Dart is also developed by Google. And this is a programming language that you can use for to build server or for any application too. So Dart is very fast, and also the good thing about Flutter is Flutter with the help of Flutter you can make a desktop and any application. You don't need to write separate code for iOS or Android. Okay, you can build app for any screen. Simple. So let's start with our first Flutter app. I'm not gonna show how to install any IDE for Flutter. You can use any IDE like Visual Code, Visual Studio, or Android IDE, or many other or any other IDE you do. And you need a UI emulator or screen to so you can see your output. So right now let's try in Dirtpad and write our first code. So in Flutter everything is a widget. So do we need to okay, don't get scared by this code. Let's try to run this app, and you can see this is in this UI screen, output screen. You can see if I tap on these buttons, it's changing its color. So these changes now make a new Flutter app, a hello world. Okay, they already write a set of instructions for the hello world. Now in Flutter, there's a concept. Flutter Dart is also you can say it's a class based or object oriented language. Okay, so you can see there's a concept of class here, which extending a properties of another class. But this is right now a widget because you can see my app is inside void main function, and runApp is invoking or you returning this widget class. Now to make this concept easier, let's delete all code and start with a basic language, a simple thing. So everything is in Flutter. Everything in Flutter is a widget. Okay, Flutter is a multi uh, is a UI toolkit. You can say is a UI toolkit which works on a widget. So widget is like you have a tree, and like you have a stem block, you have a leaf blocks. So the more you if you if you add so many blocks together, there would be a big block. Same uh, in Flutter, you are using widget like text widget for text will widget for text will, button widget for button, image widget for images. There are so many widgets that helping you to build a beautiful app in Flutter, and it's very easy. Now I'm gonna use now I'm not writing code in Dart. I'm actually using Dart and using Flutter. So if you want to first understand the concept, every because Dart uses the same uh, C syntax code. So if you may know, there is a main function that every programs run with a main function. So this is our main function with no error, but we are using what? Flutter. So we need to import Flutter package. Okay, so this is the way to import Flutter package, and I'm gonna use Android. So I will use material.dirt. For I use, you can use Cupertino.dirt and this semicolon. But now in the my UI screen it's saying it's unused import because we didn't used flutter package. Okay, we haven't used yet. So let's see. I'm using a runApp function. Why runApp function? Because runApp function returns a widget. You have seen in many other application tutorial that there's a runApp function and it's written like my app, or we use class my app extend stateless or stateful either. So you have seen this. Well, not exactly. I'm just writing for to illustrate or an example. Right now I'm gonna use return a visit. So run app will return a visit, and there already some visit in flutter material dot. So like I will use a text visit. Okay, text visit. So you have to write text in capital, T in capital, rest in lowercase, first letter is uppercase for the visit, and then okay, this is showing error because the correct way to write run app is like this. Now it's not showing error, and just write any. Look, we not going to write big or long instruction for the hello world. You're gonna see I'm just writing hello world in only few instructions. Okay, and run app is a function, so we will end with this. Now, is it right code? Yeah, it's a right code. It's showing, it's not an error, it's showing that it's preferred to use constantly with constant constructor. Text is okay. Now it's not showing any error, but it's not showing hello world on my UI screen because that's why we use material app visit, which help you to so help you to adjust everything. Right now we gonna which also provide you others visit or properties too. Now to show this we will use a property of the text by writing a see this by writing a comma here which separates my the content string content of the text visit and the properties. So the property name is text, and property name should start with lowercase, and text direction D will start with capital uppercase, direction column, and now we have to write everything in uppercase, first letter in uppercase, and the and LTR left to right, and with this, and also this. Done. Can we see now? No, we still can't see in our UI screen. Reason the code is right, uh, but we can't see because the code is in default. The default color of our hello world is black. So we also need to change our color. So we will use another property by writing a comma which separates the property. The property name is first. Let me now style area, style text. Now this is a widget. Style property using another widget, text style. And in text style, there is a property named color, which is colors dot white. And let's save it. So let's okay, now it's good. So we need to end here text and then runApp method and comma, and then let's run this code. Ta-da! Hello world. Now see the difference. I wrote the hello world here, and even just one line of code, I can bring this into the center and see the difference when we start a new project. So you don't need to write everything. You need to understand why they have written this. Okay, so that's for all. That's all for today. See you tomorrow in our next tutorial. Thank you.